Hello. I stream once again, as I said I was gonna do. How everyone be doing today? I saw people talking in the chat earlier about birthdays. Xiora, whatever your username is, I'm sorry. I also saw Rainyar, you said that it was your birthday earlier this month. Happy birthday, everybody. Hello everyone. Hello Gesekai, Alpha, Reset, Varks, Super Static Pro, Lonely Some. Anything exciting happen for anyone today? One of my friends is very excited about the Oblivion remaster. He's a big fan of that game. Personally, I couldn't care less. But, whatever. Someone's happy about it. Nothing special for you today? That's fine. A friend of yours is excited for that too? Yeah, I've talked about this before. I've never played any Bethesda games, nor do I have any interest in them. Ready for more Zelda videos? Well, that's what this stream is for. To get footage for more Zelda videos. Probably get the Ocarina Majora story video out, and then probably gonna be Doom next after that. Unless I do the 100% video. Probably am gonna keep putting that off for a while. I gotta just bite the bullet and do that. But it's so long. It's so much work. Why is the game black and white? Because this is like the pre-stream. That's just like background footage. As to keep all you ADHD kids entertained before the game starts. Alpha, that definitely does not count. I'm talking about, like, games by Bethesda, not just games they published. I have that much to say about bad 100% games. There's a lot of ways in which games make themselves miserable by having horrible 100%. And also, it goes into more of, like, kind of unhealthy ways that people think about games and how games facilitate that, mainly through like achievements. Achievements are tools of addiction. They are bad. I think that they were a net negative for gamers everywhere, but probably good for like the console manufacturers. So there's a lot to talk about in that video. Hello, Laura. I don't know if I appreciate being referred to as Gay Raya. Just because it's true doesn't mean it's okay. Playing Portal 1 for the first time? That's a good game. Although it also feels kind of like a proof of concept for Portal 2, which feels like the real game. You like looking at player stats? I mean, that's kind of nice, because you can learn things about games, like how only about 1/3 of players finish any given game, but it's not worth it for the negatives that come from achievements, in my opinion. Where's lesbian Raya? Don't ask me. I can't help you on that one. Why are there 4 links? Because it's 4 swords. That's the whole thing. It's 4-player co-op Zelda. Will I bring more Zelda reviews? Yeah. That's what this 4 Swords footage is. I'm gonna do the 4 Swords games in Minish Cap in a video. Am I gonna play the Zelda game with Morshu in it? I don't know what you just said to me. No Mega Man soon, huh? Probably not, like, in the immediate future. Eventually, maybe this year, if I feel like it. As I've said many times, people really latched on to that tease of me doing Mega Man eventually, even though it was just one of many things I said I was gonna do after Sonic. Started getting into it because of my vids. Nice! And my vids are pretty critical of these games. You could watch anyone else's videos on, like, Ocarina of Time, and they'll say, it's the greatest game of all time. Back in 1998, Nintendo blah 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 blah. All this stuff you already know and have heard a million times. Honestly, that's kind of a topic I've been thinking about maybe doing a video on, is kind of the, I don't know, the putting up on a pedestal that a lot of people do for retro games, you know? Like, people talk about old games like, I don't know, Spyro. Like, oh man, what a brilliant, genius, phenomenal game. It's like, Spyro is an incredibly basic game. I would not say it has any particularly fantastic game design in it, or really much going on at all. It's simple and fun, and it's a good kids game. But people are like, oh, it's so important to the whatever of whatever. Would that warrant a full video? I don't know. Could be a shorter video. Mostly nostalgia bias. Not just that, it's like the... I don't know. Oh yeah, I got stuck at this part. Just this idea that retro games have some kind of, like, something about them that makes them special in a way that, like, modern games aren't, even though they're exactly the same thing, really. They're just games that people made. Sonic Adventure 2 changed the gaming industry? Yeah, exactly. Good thing you're gonna have to not have much nostalgia for stuff. You're 5? You're not 5, Nikika. Shut up. Do I think these kinds of things are game reviews who keep talking about the story? I mean, yes, but I think that's just kind of bad reviewing. I think a lot of reviews out there, I guess outside of, like, actual, like, you know, review outlets, like YouTube reviewer stuff, a lot of it, I think people talk way too much about stuff that doesn't matter. When I talk about the story of Triforce Heroes, it has a story? Triforce Heroes is so stupid. Crash Bandicoot and its impact on the world. You like over-the-top titles like that, not gonna lie? I hate titles like that, because that's exactly what I'm talking about. Acting like this fucking kids game from 1990 whatever is some big life-changing thing. It's just a game, it came out, and people enjoyed it, and it made a lot of money. That's all. And it did influence things in certain ways, but so does everything. Can we watch the CD-i cutscenes? I'd rather not. Crash had zero cultural impact? That's not true. There were a lot of Crash ripoffs for a while after that came out. Kirby Tilt and Tumble changed my life. Bria's leaving the Sonic channel, seeing how this affects Sonic's legacy. I didn't leave in the sense that I'm done forever, it's just I ran out of things to talk about. I'll be, quote-unquote, leaving Zelda once I've finished talking about all the games. Speaking of which, how about we start playing one of them Zelders? I hear the kids are pretty big fans of them. Hold on. Give it a second. There it is. Let's begin. Not much left of this game, just the Spirit Temple, and then we finish off. And then we'll go into Majora's Mask. I don't know how long I'm gonna stream for today. Let's find out. How did that law get instated? They gotta try to get everything across, because it's the only time you talk to Nabooru in the whole game. I think there's fire keys here, so I'm gonna switch to the not burnable shield. What do I think the Zelda movie will be like? I think it will be fine, probably. I think I should do this side first if I remember. It'll probably be inoffensive enough. Maybe even kind of good, like the Mario movie. Here's the thing, I've been thinking a lot about, like, adaptation movies with stuff, like comics and games and whatever these days. A lot of them kind of follow this formula of, like, they don't really tell a story that is, like, important for the work that they're doing. How do I describe this better? Like, if you watch Star Wars, right? Original Star Wars, A New Hope Star Wars. That's just a movie, right? And its story is its own. And everything in the movie exists because of the movie and the story. Whereas with, like, an adaptation thing, the story is like a plug-in, you know? Like, they have the IP, and they say, insert this IP into generic story about whatever crap. You know, it's just take these elements, and how can we use them to get across a very typical story, rather than those elements being part of the story in a meaningful way. See, the Sonic movies? Well, yes, but not just those. Everything is like that, pretty much. Minecraft movie be like, exactly. I mean, Minecraft movie, I think, is a very good example because it's fucking Minecraft. And it's like, what even the fuck is a Minecraft movie? And, like, it's a generic movie about going into another world and having an adventure or whatever. And you have these moments where you gotta go and, you know, have these tribulations that your characters need to overcome, and they recruit people to join them and whatever. And oh yeah, with Minecraft stuff is in the movie too. You know? Did I enjoy the Minecraft movie? I didn't fucking watch it. Why on earth would I watch that? Where's the last thingy? No one here seen the Speed Racer movie? I actually saw the live-action Speed Racer movie. I thought it was kind of interesting. It wasn't good, but it was interesting. And I thought the part when, like, the ninja attacks them was so fucking funny. So anyway, yeah, about adaptations and stuff. It's just a thing about adaptations that I'm not really a big fan of. That, like, they're adaptations, but not really. They're just, like, formulaic movies wearing the clothing of whatever IP that they have. Which is why I'm not interested in something like the Sonic movie, because it's not actually a Sonic movie. Or something like the Lego movie. See, that, I think, is a good example. Like that, they actually did make a movie about Lego in a meaningful way that utilizes the fact that it's made of Legos smartly. That's like a real movie adapting something. That's how you felt about the Castlevania show? Yeah, I felt that same way too. I mean, in Castlevania's case, I guess it's kind of whatever, because who cares? It's Castlevania. Those games don't even really have story. And I'm still wrong? What am I wrong about? What'd I say? Oh, about the Castlevania show being bad? But it was boring. And it had really, like, shitty formulaic writing, and most of the first season was pointless. Oh my god, so many Skulltulas! Oh, this is one of the 2 times in the game you need to use a bomb chew. Did I know the directors of Matrix did Speed Racer? Yeah, that's why I watched it. Because I was interested what they would do with it. And it was interesting. It was goofy. Sega announces they're making an Outrun movie with Michael Bay. Here's a good example for another movie that I think is gonna happen. That will be another one of these, like, formulaic whatever movies, especially in its own case. Isn't there a Call of Duty movie happening? What the fuck is a Call of Duty movie? Does anyone even give a shit about the story of the Call of Duty games and, like, their campaigns? No. So what the fuck is that? But I guess that could just be a generic, like, milsim... Not milsim, just, like, military movie. And I guess that's appropriate. Like, it works. Have I seen the recent Looney Tunes movie? No. I have not. Free DFG? Probably. Isn't that what the Call of Duty games are, basically? That's the Resident Evil 5 movie? Oh my god. I forgot about that with RE5. If they remake that, they gotta do something about that. That already didn't fly over well with people back when it came out. Especially nowadays. It super won't. You could literally not make it today. You mean the parts where they go to, like, the villages and kill the black tribe people that are zombies? That's not okay? You just do a Zelda movie that tells its own story? Well, that's what I mean, but that's not what they're gonna do. They're not gonna tell, like, a Zelda story in a movie. They're gonna say, okay, what kind of generic, you know, hero's journey story can we do? And just fill in the bits with crap from Zelda. That's exactly what it'll be. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's what the Mario movie was. What would be an actual Zelda story? I mean, if you want to talk about an actual Zelda story, then you gotta get the 3 MacGuffins, and then there's a big shift in the story, and then you gotta get, like, the other, like, 4 to 6 MacGuffins, and then they fight Ganon. Thing is, the Zelda games typically don't have a lot of story to them. Obviously, I've been doing videos about them lately, because there's some substance there, but it is stretched over like a 25-hour-long game. There's really not that actual much story. It's a great fantasy epic. I wouldn't really agree with that. I think it's a fun story that facilitates an adventure game most of the time. There are invisible chests here. It might be on the adult side. Oh yeah, these things. Man, the combat in this game is so good. Look at that. Amazing. Still better than fighting Millennia? Well, that fight sucks. You want the Zelda movie to be based on the shitty CD-i game? Now that would be the choice. I mean, I will almost guarantee you that that movie is gonna have an Excuse Me Princess in there. There's no way it won't. Although Miyamoto is overseeing it, so he might say, no, fuck that shit. No. I wasn't paying attention to what you said, but I don't want to hear it. Didn't I say the combat was better if you don't use Z-targeting and play like Link to the Past? Sort of a bit, but with a lot of the enemy types, it doesn't really make that much of a difference. It's better when you're in like group fights fighting lots of enemies, which is relatively rare, unfortunately. You know how you feel about the Oblivion remaster? What's there to be conflicted about? I guess if it's a bad remaster? Is it? I don't know. It just came out, so people probably haven't had enough time to look at it too thoroughly yet. No. Okay. I don't remember the song. There. Miyamoto holding together the Zelda movie like Spider-Man in that one scene from Homecoming. I mean, I assume that's why the Mario movie was as good as it was. Because Miyamoto was like, please don't fuck up my creation. Not after the last movie, you fucks. Maybe now they'll re-release the only good Fallout game, New Vegas. I've heard many people say that New Vegas is their favorite or the best one or whatever. I can cash in my final reward for the Skulltulas. Yep. Sadly, we know Link will talk a lot. Honestly, I don't really have a problem if they make Link talk. As has been evident from the stream of this game, Link does talk, it's just we never get to hear him talk. Because Nintendo mute protagonist stuff. But, like, Link is not mute in these games. Are you not the one? Are you the one? Yeah. His characterization needs to be cool. I mean, I think with Link, you can justify him being like a blank slate type of generic character, because he's Link. If any character can justify being that, it's him. Souls is an adventure game, not an action game? I would say it's both. It's an action-adventure game. The vaguest game genre of them all. Nice. So with this heart piece, that'll be, or heart container, that'll be 16. 16 out of 20 for not even trying to get everything. Not too bad. You want Link to have a real personality? Take notes from Skyward Sword? Does he have a real personality in Skyward Sword? There he is, like, generic guy. Then I'm okay with that. I can't hit a still target. You wonder how Zelda herself will be like, if anything. Camera? Controls? Why are my controls flipped here? Okay, now they're unflipped. The fuck was that? Yeah. Well, Zelda, I mean, you could do a lot of different things with their characterization. Zelda, generally, in a lot of games, is, like, pretty energetic and, kind of spunky, especially, like, in this game. So, that would be okay. You know, it's not like a Peach situation where, because of the modern standards of whatever, you can't have real Peach. You could have real Zelda. Sassy? Yeah, she's a little sassy in this game. Or like Tetra in Wind Waker, very sassy. So there's precedent for it. I mean, hell, she's kind of like badass in Twilight Princess. She like stands up to Ganon. Okay. You don't want Link to be quippy? Yeah, that's a thing. Link should definitely not be quippy. Nor should Zelda. Please, no quips. No quips at all, honestly, in the whole movie. If there's one thing that Zelda is not, it's quippy. Then again, neither is Mario, really, and it didn't stop him from there. I guess, like, the Paper Mario games and Mario and Luigi have a lot of, banter in there. It's not real Princess Peach, but I sounded like anti-woke YouTuber. I mean, I'm just saying, Princess Peach is like fucking Barbie. She's like the girliest girly girl character of all time. But of course, that won't fly, in modern entertainment. God forbid women be feminine. That's sexist, as we all know. I mean, what was the director saying? They wanted it to be like a Ghibli movie? Like, that would not be a bad tone to aim for. But I don't think that they can achieve that, if that's even real. What's the up and over on Femboy Link in the movie? 0% chance. Hey, Sonic White, what's up? They should have hired Ghibli to make the damn movie? Well, they're not gonna do that. You want them to put an animated movie in movie theaters? Are you insane? Like a 2D one? Nobody watches those. Nobody likes that shit. Hand-drawn animation unheard of? Certainly. And you want it to be a foreign movie? Especially no. Do we know what studio is even doing the Zelda movie? Sony? Sony's doing it? That shit is doomed. That shit is doomed. Has Sony made a single good movie at all? Ever? Oh yeah, Spider-Man. That is true. Emoji movie? Is that a movie? There's an emoji movie? I guess I shouldn't be surprised. But why is there an emoji movie? Somehow people always cook with Spider-Man somehow? Oh, for some reason, people always cook with Spider-Man somehow? Yeah, that's one that people get right most of the time. Most of the time. Has anyone watched that new Spider-Man cartoon? Okay, I have to kite one of them onto that. Spider-Man's actually pretty great? Really? I thought it looked extremely generic. Oh my god, this freaking... Why does it gotta play a cutscene every time? This is the room that has the invisible chests. Yes. Heard good things but not watched it yourself. It just did not look very interesting to me. I was just like, I just watched Spectacular Spider-Man. Kind of weird that you fight this once as a kid and, and then again as an adult. Like, it's easier the second time because you're an adult. You do the first fight as adult Link. But I guess that's just how the dungeon is. Just watch Spectacular Spider-Man as every show that came after it. It's true. It's true. Wait, Nintendo never made a Mario show after the last one? Well, for a long time, they were very, like, not into licensing out their stuff. Now they're changing their tune on that. The only one worth watching besides Spectacular is the 90s show? I never watched that one. That was, quite old by the time that I was born, actually. So it was on its way out. Oh yeah, this. This whole thing of like, oh, you gotta climb up and wait for the things to line up, or you could just do this. That feels like an oversight. Ultimate Spider-Man killed your dog. I never watched that show. It didn't look particularly good from like the clips I saw. The gold Skulltula? I've already got it. The final reward, so I don't even need more Skulltulas. Spider-Man 2017 was so garbage? I don't even know about that show. But completion? This is not a 100% run. I'm just trying to get to the end of the game at this point. Did I see Invincible? I dropped it partway through Season 1. I was not really into it. Pariah % speed run. Everything's got to be a speed run. Can't just play the game. Is MM Monster Musume or what? Yes. We're gonna be doing Monster Musume after this. Oh yeah, the mirrors in this game. That's not how light works. The mirror would have been reflecting that way before I turned it. But whatever. Claims there's a chest here, but I don't see no chest. Oh, I see. Is this a fake? Is this a bad chest? Oh no, I thought it'd be one of those ice ones. What version of Ninja Gaiden games do I play? I play the Sigmas for, well, Sigma 1, I guess. Nowadays, I'm interested in trying 2 Black. And obviously Razor's Edge for 3 is the only one that you should play. Apparently Peach in the JP script is more abrasive than English? Really? I would have to see for myself. Rank the classic Mega Mans. 2? Mega Man and Base. Those are the only ones I've played. You bought the Master Collection, but you have Ninja Gaiden Black and OG Ninja Gaiden 2 on your Xbox Series. Those are fine ways to play as well. Like, Ninja Gaiden Black is, good. It just has, like, some annoying shit in there that I think Sigma improves by getting rid of a lot of it and replacing it with stuff that's less stupid. Ninja Gaiden 2, most people seem to prefer that one. Personally, I think they're crazy. I think that, Sigma is significantly better for Ninja Gaiden 2. I ever watched the Raimi Spider-Man trilogy? Yeah, I grew up with those movies. I love them. Especially the first one. That is false. What, that Sigma 2 is better than Ninja Gaiden 2? No, it definitely is. Ninja Gaiden 2 has no encounter design. Ninja Gaiden 2 is, here's an entire encounter of 8 of the exact same enemy type, and then the next encounter is 6 of the exact same enemy type again. And then the next encounter is another 8 of the same enemy type again. That's the whole fucking game. Whereas in Sigma, they're like, what if we put the different enemy types together? What if we did that? And it's sick? No, it sucks. Spider-Man 3 is your favorite? They made Venom terrifying? They did? I like Spider-Man 3, but I like it because it's hilarious. You understood Division of 2 once you got to the staircase on your 360? Okay, whatever. I just think that fighting the same enemy type 100 times in a row is really lame design. Also, like, the sections, like the water running section in in Ninja Gaiden 2 is fucking awful, and they basically just, like, remove it in Sigma 2, which is good. They also make the bow more usable. It's just better. Y'all fuck with Razor's Edge? Well, I mean, if you're gonna play Ninja Gaiden 3, that's the only version to play. Would one of you bitches shoot something at me? The Venom movies are fun and more charming than every MCU movie? I don't know if I would agree with that. I saw the first one, and it was like, alright. The second one was quite poor. We back to gaming? We are back to gaming. Spider-Man 3 editor's cut is way darker? Is that a thing? I've never heard of that. What the fuck was that? Maybe too far. And they're gigantic. Look at them. Holy shit. That's fine. A little bit of burning, no problem. Bria's into gigantism. Don't put things in my mouth. She is also gigantic, though. This awakens something in Link. Well, that's why he's into the Gray Fairies in Breath of the Wild. Thinking of the spider ninja enemies? The main thing I'm thinking is when you're fighting the fucking werewolf dudes in like the Venice part of the game is like nothing but that one enemy type over and over and over and over and over. Have I done the Happy Mask Salesman side quest? Fuck no. That side quest sucks. It's cool, Kelps. You have no obligation to be on time for the stream. You know, this would go a lot faster if I had the Biggoron Sword. See, this is what I'm talking about when I'm like, oh man, Ocarina of Time, legendary game, one of the best games ever made. I'm like, really? This fight is phenomenal game design to you? Someone needs to make a counter for every time Perez says if only I had the Biggoron Sword. I've never said if only I had it. I just correctly pointed out that things would go faster if I did. OoT was ahead of its time, but Zelda games got better after this one? I don't know if I'd say it was ahead of its time. It was just really good for its time. What does that even mean, ahead of its time? How do you be ahead of your time? You like it in the context of it was the first of its kind? I mean, yeah, sure, but that doesn't make it more fun. Doesn't make the design better. Being ahead of your time means being a trendsetter? I guess. This game has a lot of charm. That alone makes it better than the majority of games sold to you now. Well, I talked about this in my Wind Waker video. Charm doesn't do that much for me anymore these days, in a lot of cases. Charm sells this game a lot. Yeah, I mean, I talked about that. Zelda really relies on that, the magic of the overall experience. Thing is, you can have that magical experience and also really good game design. How with the not Zelda Breath of the Wild? How what? I like the not Zelda Breath of the Wild quite a bit, as a matter of fact. I'm glad they added that menu where you can see the songs when you're playing the ocarina, because I'm stupid and I'm never gonna remember the songs. Did I play Twilight Princess? Yeah, I played it back when it came out. You weren't even alive then, probably. Do I have videos for other Zelda games planned? Yes. It'll be kind of slow because these games take a long time to play. But yes. Is there any mods I can recommend? Seb, just check my spreadsheet. It's all there. It's linked on, like, the main channel, like, description stuff. Or in a lot of my Sonic videos. With the Flurry Rush that no one asked for? The Flurry Rush is fine as a mechanic, it just takes too long. I mean, it is, like, kind of easy mode, dodge, like, over-reward, but lots of games do that, honestly. I don't think 3D World is ugly. It's not, like, a super appealing looking game, but I wouldn't say it's ugly. Dude, she's doing her Naruto jutsus. Thanks, Smash Bros. You didn't even try to keep this a secret. To be fair, Melee did come out many years after this game. Name 3 Naruto characters. Naruto. Look at that, I'm already a third of the way there. Sasuke. What's the girl? Sakura? Boom, look at that. The main 3, I think. I watched, like, 5 episodes of Naruto when it was on Toonami. See, look at all this stuff that happens in A Link to the Past. It's almost like this is the backstory of Link to the Past, but it's not, and it's weird. You know, OT manga, they almost kissed? Damn. Do they interact more? Because that would be very unjustified in this version of the characters. They've talked for a total of, like, 10 minutes. So I think Zelda in the movie will be British? Probably yes. Almost certainly. Isn't she British in Breath of the Wild in English? God, that English dub was so bad. So has Ganon just, like, magically been watching Link this entire time? They need to make Zelda Irish. As you can't stand your fantasy game being Japanese only? I mean, when your fantasy game is made by Japanese people, I think that's understandable. I'm not bothered by it. I mean, I fucking played Catherine. That's a game that takes place in America, and I still play it in Japanese. I think it's fine. English is superior for medieval fantasy? I don't think anything is superior. It's just different. British accents are better than American ones? Damn. Noah, is that your patriotism coming out? Are you British? You're the English dub of Catherine and took you out? Yeah, I mean, it's not awful, but as usual with dubs, it doesn't really match. Trying to think now about, like, the whole plot progression here, right? I gotta get all the sages or whatever, sure. But then Zelda reveals herself. She's like, I'm not actually a man. And she gives you the light arrows, and that's when Ganon's like, aha, I found you, Zelda. You're mine now, fucker. Why couldn't Zelda have just given Link the light arrows as Sheik? Why did she need to reveal that she's Zelda? I mean, she didn't know, so that's fine. Just thinking about it. Because plots, basically, yeah. Oh, I forgot they take more damage from the back. Weird. Makes you not care about the story since it feels foreign to your viewers? As someone that has listened to many a thing in a different language, I don't agree with that at all. I have zero problem getting invested in things in a different language. In fact, I find it kind of cool in a certain way, like when games have like gibberish, because then it's like it creates that feeling for everyone that it's foreign. Oh yeah, this is the room where they're like, hey, did you know that that was originally going to be the Wind Temple? But then we changed it into the Forest Temple. Oh! That was still going. Like Gravity Rush and Splatoon? Yeah, exactly. Good examples. How does this work? Can I... Oh no, I think I have to... There you go. They didn't add the thing where it's just like a menu to swap like in Wind Waker. You grew up with SpongeBob in the Arabic dub? You think it's better? Wow. Are Mexican dubs separate from Spanish ones? From my knowledge, I think that Spain Spanish is different than South American Spanish, so possibly. Probably doesn't know how to say Arabic. Arabic? Arabic? I've always heard Arabic. Dutch dubs sound like that one friend that's high all the time. I just don't like dubs in general. Because they don't match. That's always the problem for me. It's like, people who don't know what they're talking about will be like, the voice acting is better. It's not that it's better, it's just that it's a different style of acting that doesn't fit for the thing. Different directing style, different tone, different pacing. It just doesn't work. Did I fuck that up? I might have fucked that up. I fucked that up. You're too tolerant of video game dubs growing up with them? I mean, I grew up with them too. But then I'd stopped listening to dubs and I was like, oh, it's much better. Didn't re-equip Hylian Shield after Spirit Temple. Unwatchable? Why would I re-equip the Hylian Shield? There's no reason to. Plus, I like the look of the Mirror Shield in this game. I think it looks cool. Didn't keep the hover shoes on permanently. Unwatchable? Okay, A, they're an item, so that would mean taking up an inventory slot. And B, that's awful. Why would I do that? Give me magic. Oh yeah, that dungeon segment is also, hey... That was gonna be the ice dungeon before... the ice temple before we changed it. Gurren Lagann, Panty and Stocking? Well, I watch Gurren Lagann in Japanese. What do I put in my rice? I like rice in a lot of different ways. Basically, you can't go wrong with rice in my book. Tried watching Panty and Stocking the original, you couldn't get into it as much? I have not watched Panty and Stocking at all, actually. It's one of many things I would like to get to. Because there is that new one that either is coming or came out. I don't know. Rice is bad for the environment? Is that true? I've never heard that before. What's wrong with rice? Gotta have high tolerance for gross out humor? I don't know if I do, so that might be a problem, actually. I thought Panty and Stocking was like sex jokes, primarily. Which I honestly don't like a lot either, so... maybe I won't like it. We'll see. If rice will kill the planet can kiss your ass. I mean, there's certainly many, many things that are a lot worse for the planet than rice. Rice requires flooding of large areas, as far as you know. That is true. It does require a lot of land and a lot of water. I don't know how bad that is, though. If you, like, you know, do it right or whatever. How the fuck? Oh, you know what it is, probably? Yeah, there you go. Sex jokes are so juvenile. I'm talking about you, chat. Damn. Rainyard not having it from the chat. Why would God create a planet that weak humans could destroy? I mean, when people say save the planet, it's not like we're gonna fucking crack the planet and shatter it. It's more like we will make it uninhabitable for us. And everything else. You could be pedantic about it, or you could be practical. Personally, I prefer to be practical. You hope the game has cool game over animations for these timers? I have no idea. Oh, I can't run on that. Actually, I think if you wear these... Nope. Oh, I need the... Oh, I have the golden gauntlets. I don't even... When did I get those? I don't even remember. I wasn't paying attention. I was reading chat. Whatever. Where'd the timer go? I'm wearing the red tunic now, so it's fine. Why is there a platformer in your Zelda? A little bit. Look, they made the auto jump. They're gonna use it. Auto jumping was so weird at first. I mean, to be fair, I understand in the case of the N64 games. Oh my god, if I have to do that again because of that shit. Okay, I don't, thank god. In the N64 games, they literally didn't have any buttons left. So, like, we gotta put it on something. Just do it automatically. I like doing that under pressure. It's cool. And wear the hover boots to stop the platform from falling for future reference? Yeah, I thought so. It was probably already falling when I equipped them, but whatever. Cancer, thank you very much. Obligatory pariah donation. You hate saving money? Well, I appreciate it. Should work on your money saving ability though. Tried every button to figure out which one jumps. None of them. Oh yeah, let's go back to green tunic for the sake of accuracy. He ran out of reasons to throw money at Pariah. No one has to ever throw me money, but I do appreciate it. I wasn't weirded out by there not being a jump button initially. I don't know if I was weirded out by it, but I definitely did question it when I first played as a kid. Prize a tsundere even with money. I mean, obviously I appreciate it, but no one has any obligation to donate anything to me. That's why I don't put anything on, like, my Patreon or Coffee or whatever. It's just, you know, if you want to show your appreciation and help me out, that's super cool, but, no need. Later, Cancer. You always pronounce it sundeer? Well, it's a Japanese word, so I pronounce it the way a Japanese person would pronounce it, which is tsundere. Need to make more money to throw at Pariah. Exactly. The most unnecessary room in the series from the Cut Light Temple. This is all you get. That's the whole temple right there. You're glad it was scrapped, to be honest? It's probably not what it was gonna be. But because they didn't actually make the Light Temple, they weren't able to do a whole lot for that. It's weird when you think about it, how Zelda is like one of Nintendo's biggest premier franchises, yet still the games have so much like evident like cut corners and removed content. You'd think that for Zelda of all things, they'd be like, take as much time as you need, here's infinite budget, do whatever. But no. Are those just statues? I guess they are. Damn, look at that. Oh, that didn't work. Take as much time as you need to kill a console in the 90s? Yeah, I guess Nintendo wasn't as big as they are now. Still, though, something like Wind Waker, where it's like we gotta cut out, like, almost a third of the game. That's pretty rough. I mean, that's gonna work. No, it worked. GameCube was struggling? Well, this wasn't a GameCube game. Oh, you mean Wind Waker. I guess, yeah, with the poor performance of the GameCube, they're like, we don't want to dump $1 billion into this game, because it's probably not going to sell that well. Wow, that hit that somehow. Sunshine had 60 FPS for most of its dev cycle? Really? Interesting. What are you yelling about, Noah? And Blue Star? What is this about liminal spaces in Mario 64? Is this some meme? This is a meme, isn't it? You'll finally know what to do after the clock down hide and seek. You mean with the bombers? That's the very beginning of the game, bro. Alrighty. Final stretch. I completely forgot about this enemy, this Lizalfos variant. This is one of your favorite finales to a game ever? Well, that's because you haven't played the Outer Wilds. Curious. I wonder if these do anything to these guys. Thought it might make them drop their guard. I think OoT or Mario 64 holds up better. If we're talking their original versions, I definitely think Ocarina of Time holds up better. No questions. That camera in Mario 64 alone is near unforgivable, if you ask me. That got bold. Definitely not like fighting Dark Nuts in Wind Waker. Oh. Look at that. They have hit stun on them when they lose their armor. Alrighty. Oh wait, no, that's right. You enter the boss room, but then you keep going around. I forgot about that. Almost Dark Souls enemy design. Please do not insult Dark Souls like that. Dark Souls enemies are much more interesting to fight. I like this effect of the... I guess it's the light of the glass... the stained glass on the wall. That looks pretty good. Guess I'll save. Pray the fan versions gave Ganon his red blood and fixed the lighting of the final fight? Like of 3D? I don't know. I haven't looked into 3D stuff. Just the original. Is that true, Gablink? Is there a folder called that in the files? That's kind of hilarious. Wow. Admitting defeat, basically, yeah. What if the Zelda movie has Ganon sing? I guess it's a possibility. Bowser did sing, after all. Link, do some goddamn spin attacks. You just keep doing this. The 360 detection on this, not great. I can do goddamn command grabs as a grappler any day, but then this is dropping my inputs a bunch. This would be better if the ball actually, like, sped up as we kept going. It'd also be better if he had more than one attack. Oh, well, there you go. I've never seen this before. I normally have the Biggoron Sword. Do I just block it? No. Good. Wow, this has never happened to me before. Maybe I should have gotten the Biggoron Sword. This would be already over. Bro fell off. Spin attack it? Yeah, Phantom Ganon has an attack like this in Wind Waker. Too slow. There we go. Oh my god, they made it green. Completely unplayable, worthless trash. That has just completely ruined all of my enjoyment of this entire playthrough. What was it before? It was red. It was blood. Now I guess he just vomits. You prefer my banner mask art than the icon mask art? Well, yeah, it's artwork. The like channel icon is just a thing I got online. Just a picture of a mask. Why are all the cool bosses so simple? Because this is a baby game. Wait, did you just say Ganon is trying to collapse the tower? He's unconscious right now. His eyes are still open, though. A little kid might see it and realize blood exists. And then they'll be traumatized forever. Ganon's Castle's probably a dead man's switch. Whatever, it's a game. Have you tried Master Quest? I've tried Master Quest. It kind of sucks. I think the child dungeons in Master Quest are cool, but the adult ones, I prefer the normal variants in all cases. Throws you off because of the mirrored world? Yeah, that definitely fucks with your muscle memory quite a bit. Does MM have a different quest or hard mode? No. Sometimes they do that. They throw out an attack immediately after attacking, but you're still in recovery frames, and you can't really do much about that. Damn, she just saw Link fight those skeletons, and she's like, hot. Are the Mirror's Edge games good? I don't know. I've never played one. Doesn't really interest me very much, honestly. Because I look at Mirror's Edge, and I'm like, but cloud built. There's a new Zelda game where you play as Zelda. I'm aware. I still haven't played it yet. I haven't played Tears of the Kingdom yet, either. Also, first-person platforming? I think first-person platforming can work. Look, if I can fly around the maps in Titanfall just fine, then you can definitely do first-person platforming. You don't know if Skyward Sword Link has a real story to him in comparison to Hero Time? Probably not, but we'll see. I'd be interested to find out. It's been a long time since I last played Skyward Sword. Anyone who dunks on first-person platform has never played the joys of jumping Flash. Sparky, you are like the most like retro gamer-ass person I've ever seen. If it's not a game that's at least 20 years old, zero interest. Who the fuck cares about jumping Flash? I mean, to be fair, I've never played it, but it doesn't look very good. You're the same for anime? There's a lot of good anime that came out in the last, like, 15 years. A lot of trash, but some good things. Name them? What, good anime in the last 15 years? I could name a lot, but I don't have my anime list in front of me. Freyren is carrying modern anime? People have talked about Freyren a lot. I don't know anything about it. I haven't watched it. I don't know what it's about. I don't know what it is. Little Witch Academia, the TV show, stunk? I don't think it stunk. I thought it was pretty good. The OVAs were better. I do agree with that. I did like the OVAs more, but I still enjoyed the show. People talking about how the fight doesn't have impact because of the camera or the lighting or the whatever. You know what I think makes this fight not have impact? The fact that it's really lame and easy. Dude, he can't handle getting behind him. It is just like a Souls boss. I don't have to ruin people's childhood like that. I ain't ruining nothing, I'm just pointing out reality. This fight ain't that good. Yo, Ganon, get away from the wall. Well, I guess you destroyed it, so that's fine. Tony put on DMD Virgil. I actually don't like Virgil in DMC 3 because of his stupid health regen. DMC 5 Virgil, though, pretty sick. Souls tutorial boss? Literally, the Asylum Demon in fucking Dark Souls 1, the tutorial boss, is tougher than this. You can kick him out of Devil Trigger if you use Devil Trigger Explosion. Yeah, but when he activates Devil Trigger, and then he gets the shield around him and activates Summon Swords, and then he disappears from the screen to do a bunch of the cuts, and it's just like, okay, he just gets 25 seconds of free health regen, and there's nothing I can do about it. Making your Let's Play, you wouldn't spit on one of your favorite games like I do? Well, this isn't one of my favorite games. Go watch me stream Cloud Build. It's one of yours? That's fine. What's the line of one of my favorite games? I don't know. A game that, you know, I think about as like, yeah, that's one of them games right there. Do not play Tears of the Kingdom? I mean, I already bought it, so I'm gonna play it. Start of the Zelda timeline fuckery. A little bit. Yeah, Link, go back to being a kid like you're supposed to be. Surely that'll go well. And then Link went back to being a child and had a normal childhood like he was supposed to. Perhaps Zelda was never truly meant to make sense. It wasn't. They don't care. Like, I've been playing Four Swords, and I've been, like, trying to pay attention to, like, where does it go? It doesn't go anywhere. It's just a standalone thing. They don't fucking care. Well, there we go. Ocarina of Time. Much better if you don't do all the side crap. If you just play the dungeons, a lot more fun. Is Hero Time my favorite Link? Possibly? I mean, there's not a whole lot of competition, because most Links are non-characters. How are you supposed to go back to being a child if he's been traumatized by Ganon? Exactly, Summy. Exactly. You crave talk about Outer Wilds with someone? Just get one of your friends to play it. Just never shut up about it, and eventually they'll play it. It worked for me. One of my friends is playing Outer Wilds right now after I yelled at him for like a year to play it. Just wear him down over time. Just keep harassing everyone you know this is good. It is. It is. Outer Wilds fucked you up real good for about a week. It does for everyone. Is Switch version of Outer Wilds good? No idea. Probably not. Probably runs at 30 and probably has problems. Would be my guess. You wonder if it's possible not to like Outer Wilds? I'm sure there are people out there that would not enjoy it. I would say that they just didn't play enough. Because if you finish the game, I imagine it's... I cannot even fathom the idea of a person completing Outer Wilds and going, eh. That's not... no. That's impossible. What the hell is Outer Wilds? The best video game ever made. You're that person, Chaotic Solution? How? Don't say anything, because you'll spoil it for people. But how? Is Ocarina of Time the best game ever made? Fuck no. It's not even the best Zelda game, in my opinion. Isn't it a puzzle game? What, Outer Wilds? I can't really tell you. It is a space exploration game. I do Majora's Mask 3D Restored? Yeah. You're once again recommending Machinarium? I played that game. I thought it was okay. I wasn't in love with it. Tempted to buy one of the books of Outer Wilds. Telekinestic Man has been talking to me about those. A lot of interesting stuff in there. Is Outer Wilds very special for a certain group of people, or is it special for literally everyone that can use logic? I mean, I would say anyone would get a lot out of it, but If you especially struggle with existential crises, I think Outer Wilds hits very hard. You have hope I'll play Tears of the Kingdom this month? You can let that hope die, because that's definitely not happening. Next up is I'm playing a bunch of Doom. I gotta get through 2016 and Eternal for Dark Ages. Is the DLC for Outer Wilds essential? It's not essential, but it's more Outer Wilds. And once you play Outer Wilds, you'll be like, I need more, give me more. Bob, is you best puzzle game for your money? I want to play that game. It looks cool. I'd say I would stream that, but people would probably spoil the puzzles, so I might just do that on my own. You wouldn't say they didn't care, they just didn't know Zelda would become a series that they would have to consider a long-spanning timeline for? I mean, I would say they don't care. I don't think that they worry about... I mean, have you seen the timeline with, like, Breath of the Wild? How it's, like, just at the end of every timeline or whatever? That's literally them saying, it doesn't fucking matter. Who cares? That's what that translates to. You can still see Navi there. Did anyone see that? At high resolution, she's still there. They never, like, remove the character from the scene. That's hilarious. That must be how it's like in original N64, and she probably gets out of render distance. Didn't I play a puzzle game and couldn't get through the first puzzle? I mean, not exactly. Sort of. You're too dumb for Outer Wilds? I mean, it's pretty simple. Oh yeah, there's extra credits for the 3D team. Forgot about that. Greg, I would say that you're not 100% on the money there. I think that that is an element of the themes of this story, but I think there's more to it than that. That's the kind of thing I see people talk a lot about. It's a coming-of-age story. It's about growing up, and it's like, well, not exactly. She looks about 9 here, but 20 in the future. Yeah, a little bit. Fine. Kingdom Hearts story video? I've never played Kingdom Hearts. I should? I'd like to. I've heard that the combat in 2 is very good. Have I seen Shafrilla's Productions video? No. I don't know who that is. Kingdom Hearts is a rabbit hole you want nowhere near. Yeah, from everything I've seen of Kingdom Hearts, the, like, story and writing of it all looks horrible. But I'll give it a try. Now's a great time to start Monster Hunter. Is it? I don't have time for that. Because then there's Elden Ring Night Rain, which I'm probably going to get and play with my friends. And then Switch 2 is coming out. I don't got time for all this shit. You're being sarcastic? I know. I'll pick it up when it finally goes on sale, which I imagine isn't going to happen anytime soon, because Capcom made $1 quadrillion with that game. But when it goes on sale, I'll pick it up. Alrighty. There we are. Now, hold on, give me a sec to switch. Got that. And then I gotta do this. A little bit of dissy diss over here. Some of that. There we go. Boom, right into the sequel. Why not? Time for one of the greatest Zelda games to ever exist. Out of all the ones I've done videos on so far, this is easily the best one, I think. See, and for this one, for Ocarina, I just needed the main story stuff. For this one, I will need Fierce Deity Mask. So we're gonna have to do a lot. I'm probably not gonna do everything, but I do need to get all the masks. This game has so much to it, it does. I mean, Clocktown is, I think, the best town they've ever done. I did like the town you build up in Breath of the Wild, though. That was fun. Time for the unplayable version. I am using the restoration mod, so it's less unplayable. Gave you a greater appreciation for the game design. My Majora's Mask vid. Nice. Glad to hear it, Game Stuck. Yeah, everyone always talks about all the creepy and the whatever, and that's all great. But, like, the game's really good. No one gives that the credit it deserves. Have I played Okami? I have not, but I want to. I know that's like a Zelda-style game, right? Time limits of video games are very underrated. I like games with time limits. Pikmin, Dead Rising, this is good. You started Okami? How is the combat telekinetic, man? Because it is Clover, is the team behind, you know, DMC, Bayonetta, all that shit. So I would hope that it's better than, you know, like actual Zelda combat. But maybe not. Maybe they decided to keep it simple. Alright, let's begin. Oh, I gotta enter my name. There, I had to type it in. Oh yeah, we're picking right up where we left off. Why it lagged like that? Because it was like an emulator thing. It'll be fine. Well, she didn't actually leave. We saw it in the cutscene. She was just floating up there in the Temple of Time. He made it easy so people can enjoy the art. I see. Link just couldn't see her. He needs glasses. This is before glasses were invented, obviously, so... The whole world is just really blurry for him. The mask of Majora's Mask has a really great design to it. It looks super good. Does this game have a story? Yeah, absolutely. This is one of the most story-heavy Zelda games in general, I would say. This fucking kid. Basically, that was Link's expression when he woke up, looking at him from behind. Majora's Mask for Ocarina of Time, which is better for me? Easily Majora's Mask. It's not even a competition. I think this game is a dramatic improvement in basically every single way over Ocarina of Time. Look how good this environment looks. I like all the mushrooms and stuff. Both are equally important. I don't give a shit about its importance. I just care if it's a fun game. What is that purple mask? That's not a mask in the game, is it? Ocarina's a fun game to you? I think it's fun too. It just has a lot of shit in there that's not fun. Whereas this game, I think pretty much everything is fun in it. How much I want to spit on its memory? You know that the game, like, still exists now, right? It didn't stop existing. It's not a memory, it's a game. And I can criticize a game. Except fishing? Fuck fishing? Oh, I'm not doing that in this. Fuck that. You don't even get anything for it. I think I know it better because I'm from the future. The future of this game. Is this game close to Breath of the Wild in terms of fun? Hard to compare them, because they're very different. Like, Breath of the Wild is like 5 times as long as this game. So it's a very different thing. Real talk, are fairies just balls of light? In these games, in other Zelda games, they're like little ladies. Nice to meet you, or whatever. That's funny. I forgot about him shrugging to the camera like that. I really like the way this game opens up. How the Deku form is like, you know, weaker than your base form. You gotta build back up to just being normal. I think that's really cool. Shut up! How do people think Majora's Mask 3D is better? Because it has a lot of nice quality of life improvements. I wonder if that's a thing. Like, is that what happens to Deku Scrubs when they die? They turn into trees? Or is that something the Skull Kid did? What's the Zelda race that would be the least discriminated in real life? Aliens? Well, that's kind of a cheat answer. Definitely the Uka. I think that they would be welcomed by all peoples. Oh yeah, I forgot they made him all weird in this game. He's like a nothing character in the previous game. What ship of Harkinian? It's a PC port of the N64 versions of these games that has a bunch of quality of life enhancements and stuff. I will probably do a best version of Zelda video and talk about it. Oh yeah, I gotta get the thing first. I think is over here? If I recall correctly. There it is. We'll see how much I remember this game, because I did not play it as much as Ocarina growing up. Because I had the Ocarina of Time, like, Master Quest edition on GameCube, but I didn't play Majora's Mask until I got it on Wii Virtual Console. So I have not played this game nearly as much. Well, Grim Jim, the atmosphere of Wind Waker is also very good. It was just different. And the kids didn't want different. Why am I skipping all the dialogue if I'm trying to show the game to your viewers? I'm reading it. Are you not? Seeing the owl statue and bank next to each other in different spot makes you wince. Are they in different spots? I don't even remember. I got a recording? Yes, it's recording. It goes very fast. I mean, whatever. We've all fucking played this game a bunch. Am I using OBS source record? No, for some reason, OBS recording for me, like, is really bad. It's, like, super choppy and has a bunch of frame dropping. I don't know why. It just does not work well for me. I use Shadowplay to record. You took so long to get to this part, it's embarrassing. I mean, I've played this game before. If it's your first time, you don't even know where to go or what to do, so it's no big deal. Actually, hold on. I think I need some money. So, do this. Oh, I thought that would immediately lead to the dialogue. I was reading chat. What's the best way to play Skyward Sword? Probably just the Switch version, I imagine. This is my main source of rupee grinding for this first cycle. You know about Ship of Harkinian? A lot of people were yelling at me about it in the last stream. Or I guess the first Ocarina of Time stream. Are these kids on the screen? I guess not, because the other one's over there. When's FF7 Remake Trilogy review? Maybe when the third one comes out? I haven't played either of them. Would I ever play an OoT randomizer? I have. I didn't really enjoy it that much, but I'm interested in trying it maybe with Ship of Harkinian. That might make for a better experience, I think. This is all very smart, by the way they have this laid out, where your first cycle through the game, there's not very much to do when you're stuck in the Deku form. Because when you're not familiar with this game, it gives you a lot of time. You get the whole first cycle to just walk around Clocktown, talk to people, go into all the different buildings, see what's up, and just, like, familiarize yourself with the world, which I think is really good. Very smart design there, because this is a big-ass town with a lot of shit to do and a lot of characters. Oh yeah, there you are. Only one left? Gotta be over here, then. A Ship of Harkinian, both OoT or also MM? Yeah, it's got both. Technically two different projects. But yeah, the Majora's Mask one is newer, so it doesn't have as much stuff. But with time, it'll be there, I'm sure. There you are. Oh yeah, if only you were human. Racist kids here. Four, 1, 2, 5, 3. Okay. What about Tingle? Give me a map. Oh, Tingle. This is the most Japanese character of all time. I get why Tingle was very hated in the West. But I like Tingle. I think he's funny. I gotta stream the Tingle games? I probably will. I've never played them, and I'm curious. I want to try them. You don't see the problem with Tingle? Now, do you mean that in, like, a joke way? Like, why does everyone think Tingle's weird? He's normal. Tingle games are set in the world of Wind Waker's New Hyrule? Are they? I thought that they were just Tingle games, so they take place in Who Cares? You think the new Hyrule thing is headcanon? I would imagine. That would check out to me. Oh god, fishing hole pass. Forgot about that. Not doing any fishing. Fuck you. Spirit Tracks is new Hyrule? Yeah, I know that. Never played that game. Never played either of the DS Zeldas. I look forward to playing them. See what they're all about. Do the fishing? Nope. I'm not gonna do the fishing. You can't make me. Spirit Tracks is fantastic. See, I've never heard anyone say very much in general about those games. But nope. I do the DS games in one video? Probably, yeah. I'll probably do both of them together. Wow, I never noticed. Well, I probably did notice it, but I forgot that they put this marking on the floor. I don't think that was there originally, right? Telling you, go here, dummy. You're a stupid kid. I guess this is like writing by the bombers. That's cute. Yeah, I don't remember any of this being here. Maybe it was. Yellow paint ass moment. But this was before yellow paint, when instead, game developers used art design. I mean, this is pretty on the nose. Oh god, the Scarecrow in this. Deku hopping unusable without restoration mod? Did the 3DS version change Deku hopping? I don't remember that.
Ooh.
It kills your momentum on 3DS? Huh. It's already night. Yeah, the first cycle is faster than the rest of the game because there's nothing to really do. Have I not watched the 3DS version Majora's Mask bad video by Neryl? Nope. As I've said many a time, I don't watch many gaming videos on YouTube. Okay, thank you, Tattle. Shut up. Neryl doesn't like Hollow Knight? Well, sounds like someone I can't get along with. How the fuck you not like Hollow Knight? What's wrong with you? Moon looks more menacing on 3DS? I think it looked plenty menacing in the original. Yeah, and there's nothing left to do until day 2. Time to grind for rupees, baby. Is it time for Grandma? You can't do that as a Deku. You need the sword. Maybe we'll try Hollow Knight again. Did you not like it, Grim Jim? I bounced off Hollow Knight when I first tried to play it, but I gave it a second try, and that's when I realized the brilliance. This is what we're gonna be doing for the next, like, 15 minutes, by the way. Just play one of the mini games to get money? I'm pretty sure this is, like, the fastest way you can get money in this early section, because the only minigame I can play as a Deku is that one that I did. And that game is slow. I ever play visual novels? Yeah, I've read a number of visual novels. My favorite is one by Key called Planetarian, The Reverie of a Little Planet. That one's really good. And it, like, fucks with all the things that I'm into. Highly recommended. Warning, there's no sex in it. It's not that kind of visual novel. So some people may be disappointed. I should try to beat Majora's Mask in one 3-day cycle? No. Dude, what's this guy's tech with his time-traveling bank? Also, he's blind, because he thinks that Link in all of his different forms are the same person. That's impossible, there's no way to beat the game in 3 days? I'm sure if you use glitches, you probably can. What I'm more curious about is how few cycles can you 100% the game in, played legit. You've wondered that too? Yeah, I'd be interested in trying to do it myself. Like, try to get everything in the game in as few cycles as possible. Because that's what I really like about this game, is like doing the time management and trying to be efficient, not wasting time, not wasting cycles. It's cool. Speedrunners ever know the answer to that? I mean, doing it for myself. I mean, like, playing the game a bunch and trying to route it out on my own. I think that would be really cool to do one day. Maybe that could be streams eventually in the future. What's my Pikmin least days? Whatever my last stream of Pikmin 1 was. 13, 14 days? Something like that? Look, I'm not the best Pikmin player in the world, as, as the chat can attest to. Although some of that is their bias. They, overvalue Pikmin. You know, if 100 Pikmin die, but it saves you time, I would say that's pretty good. Pikmin 1 is probably the best Pikmin game. I like 3 and 4 the most. Probably 3 is my favorite. But 4 is also really good. You will never forget that stream. Do I think Undertale is a good story? Yeah. It's been a really long time, but yes, I enjoyed it. Pikmin 1 is a perfect game. I think the pacing of it is a little weird. That, like, you, like, build up by getting the different Pikmin types, but you do that in, like, the first, like, hour of the game. So it's kind of pointless. Pikmin stream was a hot mess. What are you talking about? It was great. Everyone had a great time. Nothing bad happened. Sorry about that. Got something in my throat. What makes Undertale special to me and not OOT? Why do you assume Undertale is special to me? Can I not just like the game? Joseph, you seem to have a real problem with the fact that I don't put these things up on these big pedestals. You must be new around these parts. If I make videos about them, the pedestal is required. Fortunately, you're not my boss, and I can do whatever the hell I want. He's calling my OOT hating ass out. I just did a fucking playthrough of the game. I thought it was fun. I liked it. You know, Greg Tom, I've never heard that before, but that actually does kind of check out, because the Fierce Deity, like, armor does have, like, moon symbols on it. But I just noticed the thief is gone now. Did I miss Grandma? I missed Grandma. You filter your entertainment. If there's anything Genuinely bad, you don't even give it attention? I mean, that's a little weird to me, because everything has bad parts to it. You can like something and also acknowledge that it has flaws and criticize it. Okay, break from rupee grinding. We get to play a game again for a bit. Hold on. Fierce Deity is just an excuse to play as Adult Link again? Well, not just an excuse. It all ties into the theme. It is an opportunity to play as Adult Link again, because of what Adult Link is representing in that context. Wish the Fierce Deity mask had more of a use. I wish that you got, like, an extra phase in the fight just for Fierce Deity that was not, like, a freebie, that it was a real fight. Unleashed is perfect and any criticism is a nitpick. Don't know if I would agree with that, to be honest. What's, like, the opposite of a nitpick? Because, like, nitpicking is, like, criticizing a very small, like, flaw in something, right? What's the opposite? When you heap a lot of praise onto a very small good part of something? Glazing? Is that what it's called? Glazing, I guess? I would say, Unleashed is a good example of glazing a game, rather than nitpicking, where most of the game is problems, and there's some stuff in there that's good. Oh, and arguments, flaws means it's instantly a bad game? That is true. But Madei stages peak, I tell you? I mean, I like that too. But that's like a third of the game. Less than that. Pole jockeying is also an appropriate term. Good thing Outer Wilds has no flaws? Telekinetic, man, come on. It is the greatest game ever, but we both know that's not true. The stealth, the... How do I say this without saying it? The fish? I thought those parts were annoying. The only game that has no flaws is Outrun 2006. That's a hilariously specific example. What even is Outer Wilds about? I can't tell you. That's a spoiler. The best game ever is obviously 3D Picross for DS. I've never played Picross before. Seems like a nice little, you know, thing to do while you're on the go. Is there like phone Picross? Because I'm not gonna fucking whip out my Switch to play it. You know, now that we're doing it, and it's on stream, and it's not very entertaining, I'd say this first cycle, while it's great for a first-time player, I on repeats. They're just kind of sitting around, waiting for time to pass. You know, a flawless game, Sonic 06? True. How can a game have flaws when the entire thing is a flaw? Good for chatting, at least? That's true. But we could also chat while I was doing things in the game. YouTube is gonna think I'm just looping the footage. Spinning cures ADHD in this situation. They realized how important it is. Honestly, this is a topic I was thinking of maybe doing a quick video on. Like, the importance of shit like this in a game. Like, spinning, rolling, backdashing in Symphony of the Night. Like, you know, those little things that you repeatedly do in a game just to get around faster? Like, in some games, they can be annoying. But you still do it anyway because it gets you around faster. But sometimes there's a fun to, like, trying to optimize your movement, even with just little tiny things. Yeah, spinning in Paper Mario, but also, Grim Jim, jumping out of the spin to cancel the, like, quarter of a second where you stand still at the end of it so you can immediately start another spin. That's what I'm talking about. Odyssey's the king of that, incredible rolling. Well, that's the thing, is, like, I think that a lot of these things, for many games, it's, like, almost unintentional, especially older games, like Mario 64, how you long jump everywhere, because that's the fastest way to move, you know, normally. That wasn't, like, I don't think they were like, we'll make the long jump the primary movement option, but it ended up being that way. But then other games, I think they do think about that. And they say, like, yes, we'll put in an action you can do to get around faster, and it'll be part of the game. A Hat in Time's a good example of that. The dive, and if you, right as soon as you land, you flip out, you get a little speed burst. So it gives you a little extra something to do, even in the more mundane parts of the game. And I think it's a really good thing to have. You hate it when the silly thing to do is actually slower than walking? I mean, I just want to get around faster. Really, the crux of that video is, game developers, please stop wasting my time and making it take forever to get around. Mega Man X and Zero spamming dash? Yeah, absolutely. But that's more than just getting around more quickly. That, like, opens up gameplay options and, like, makes the game much more fast-paced. I'm just talking about, like, you need to walk somewhere, and you're gonna do it in a weird way because it's faster. And it also becomes more fun because of that. Just dance with the Scarecrow, he won't kill me, but he won't give me money. Am I doing the restoration mod? Yeah. There are some other good examples of, like, repetitive actions in a game to go faster. I mean, there's a million of them out there. Am I a bigger Mario fan or Zelda fan? Definitely Zelda. Dashing and Ori? Yeah, Dashing and Ori, obviously. Too bad we can't cut sentient grass to get $100 every time. If only. Sonic Adventure spam dashing? That's true, But that's like beyond get around a little faster. That's like break the game. But yeah, that is an example of one. Wave dashing and hyper fighters / melee? No, that's different. That's a combat tool. That's not just to speed up walking from point A to point B. Side jump in OOT is faster than rolling. I think, isn't the fastest thing to do in OOT to backwalk? How cracked is my wave dashing skills? Not very good. I can wave dash, I have used it, but not, I'm not a pro. Jumping in Minecraft? Oh yeah, jumping in Minecraft speeds you up a little bit, right? Don't worry, everyone. We're almost to the 3rd day. Only like 10 more minutes of this. It's probably more than that, actually. Bunny hopping in any shooter ever? Well, bunny hopping, you normally need to like build up the speed yourself. And it's also a lot more practical than just get around more quickly. Alright, later, Noah. I don't blame you. This is not a very exciting part of the stream. Why not listen to stories with Grandma at this point? Oh, yeah! You can listen to Grandma, and that just, like, skips ahead in time, right? I completely forgot about that. I don't think I can get into the inn right now, though, because it's nighttime. I completely forgot that was a thing. You can also dance with the Scarecrow? Is that also a way to pass time? I'll be honest, I completely forgot there were ways to just pass time. Normally I just use the song in double time, so I just forgot. Whoops. Where's what's her face? Oh, this isn't it. I don't think I can talk to her. Is it in here? Nope, that's the thing. Nope. Okay, well, apparently the Scarecrow? I did not know. I'm an idiot. Oh, it's downstairs? I don't remember where she is. I thought she was upstairs. Like I said, I haven't played this game as much. I don't know it as well as Ocarina of Time. Here we go. This is it, right? Yeah. This lady looks fucking weird. Oh, well. Never mind. Okay, now to the Scarecrow. Why is everyone wasting my time? Although, don't you get the first wallet upgrade by putting a lot of money into the bank? Maybe I should at least get that. Am I right or wrong about that? I think that's how you get the first wallet upgrade, right? I just got it, did I? Oh. Scarecrow in the shop would have been more convenient. Oh yeah, I forgot there's one in the shop. I don't remember this game, apparently. Hello. At this point, that didn't even really save time. Shall we dance until night? Sure. Hey, Descartes, what's up? Well, now I can save myself that time in the future. Sorry for making y'all sit through that for no reason. I'm stupid. That. Talk was fun, that's true. Did give us plenty of time to hang out. Forgot how fast time goes in the 3DS version? Only on the first cycle. I think that's the case in the original, too. Grinded rupees for 40 minutes instead of dancing. It's fine. Hey, at least I got the wallet upgrade. That's at least something nice to get. Why are you grinding rupees anyway? You need it for the bank. Bomb some Dodongos? Well, I only did it because I didn't know you could dance with the Scarecrow to eat up time. So it was just like, well, I got a whole cycle to sit through. Just burn some time. Aha, got it. That was close. Maybe talking to the characters would kill some time? You never know. I do know. It doesn't. Time freezes when you talk to people. Alright. Now we just have to sit around and kill time. Familiarizing myself with Clocktown does spend time? You know I've played this game before, right? As you can see, clearly, by my huge knowledge of it, that I didn't know you could talk to the Scarecrow, because I'm stupid. I like the little, like, wood spike thing they put at the end of your hat when you spin in this. Now it makes sense why that's an attack. Am I gonna get all the masks? Yep. Need the Fierce Deity for video purposes, so yep, we're going for all the masks. Take it as a good sign. I might forget things about Outer Wilds one day. One day. Is this game cool for people that hate time limits? I don't know. Probably not. I'm using this footage for the video? Yeah. You have infinite time for the main quest. I mean, if you do run out of time, like doing a dungeon, you will have to do the whole thing over again, which does suck. But if you use the inverted Song of Time, you get plenty of time. Thanks for making Zelda videos again. They're great. You're welcome, Steven. Glad you enjoy them. That's what you worry about? I don't think it's that much of a concern. You too are happy for more Zelda? Happy to provide. I'm happy to play them, because they're good. I like them. The Wind Waker video had you saying that's what I'm saying so many times. Yeah, this is a shame. What'd you miss? Literally nothing, Noah. You're good. You missed me wasting time because I'm stupid. You'll still love it? I mean, that's fine. I'm not telling you not to like the game. I still like the game in many ways. Just not playing it. See, so there's an implication here that this game doesn't take place, like, immediately after Ocarina of Time. There's some time where Link goes back to Zelda, and I guess they, like, become friends and hang out for a while, and then he leaves? After OoT, where does Link live? I think he's just a nomad. You know, it's a classic D&D murder hobo. SA2 is amazing when you don't play it. I mean, I can still have fun playing SA2, but like a lot of other games I'd rather play instead. They're gonna let a kid live his homeless life? Well, this was medieval times. People didn't really give that much of a shit. Have I watched the Hero's Purpose fan films? No. Alright, now the game begins. For realsies. God, and immediately there's like a million things to do in this game. So dense. Every single area has so many things going on. It's like a Star Wars prequel. You know, it's crazy that the first day people are like, does the moon look bigger to you? Like, are you fucking kidding me? From this guy's perspective, I just walked out of the room and then immediately right back in. Where did that organ come from? It's funny. I like the Masked Man in this. Gonna play the Tingle spin-offs on DS? I plan to, yeah. At least try them. I've never played them before. I'm gonna stream them. We'll see what happens. Link waving goodbye was always funny to you. It is kinda. Don't worry, bro. I already know the terrible thing that's gonna happen. You know, I never actually did it. What happens if you don't play the Song of Time in the first cycle? Do you just game over and have to start the entire thing from the beginning? Or does it just reset anyway? You die? Game over? Okay. You died, rolled credits. It's like DMC 5 when you fight the unwinnable boss, but you can actually win the fight, and then it's like, and then they killed him and went home. Is this a change for 3DS? I thought that you got the Bomber's Notebook from the Bombers when you go back to them as a human. It is a change, yeah? That makes sense. That's a good change to me. That's slow down time. I always slow down time. There's like no reason not to. It just gives you more opportunity to do more things in one cycle. Now, gotta get the spin attack, I believe. Hey, Cafe, what's up? I need to do it in as few cycles as possible, but I'm probably not gonna. Because I haven't planned anything out at all. I'm just winging it, and I don't remember everything in the game as it is. Slowing down time is for babies? I mean, it's beneficial. It just literally, you can't do everything because you don't have as much time. Oh my god, walk backwards, you fucking child. That comment about Anju marrying a child that no one got was hilarious. I'm surprised no one got that. Believe in the me that believes in you. Believe in the you that believes in yourself. What comment did I make about Anju? In the last stream, when I got the bottle from her for the chickens, I was like, thank you. Please enjoy marrying a child. Gray fairy design creeped you out as a kid? Yeah, I think it did for me too, if I remember correctly. A long time ago. Alrighty. I don't think there's actually much to do in Clocktown currently, but I'll have to come back tonight for the bombs? The bomb mask? The blast mask, whatever? I don't remember what time that is. Yo, chat, you're now my timekeepers. Get my rupees? I don't need rupees. You can get them as you go. Adventure! Happens at 1851 in human time. Get your, like, military crap out of here. A bomb is 1 p.m.? It's not 1 p.m., it's nighttime. One a.m.? Okay. That sounds real. Oh yeah, this shit. Sorry for more spinning. This is still the fastest way to get around for the time being. SA2 uses military time in its cutscene, so that's what we use. I live in goddamn America, and we use real time here. That spinning sound effects is the death of you. Holy shit, don't worry. It won't last for that much longer. Well, I guess there'll be a lot of it in the next section. But once I get the bunny hood, we'll be fine. Although I can't get the bunny hood until day 3. You pray for my time in Japan? Oh yeah, they use a 24-hour clock, right? That's fine. I just gotta do math every time I want to get the time. We use real measurements too. No, metric is much better. I wish we used metric here. Imperial drives you insane. It's stupid. And I hate that I don't know metric because I'm American. Like, I have no idea how tall is tall in metric. I don't know how many centimeters is considered, like, a tall person. Could not tell you. Oh, dude, fishing! Fuck your fishing. 185 centimeters is quite tall. Yeah, but I don't know what that is. Like, how tall is 185 centimeters? Is 6 feet? Okay. I'll forget that. But for right now, I have a point of reference. Yeah, shut up, Tingle. Remember all the fandom that tried to connect Majora's Mask with Midna and Zant? Yes, I do remember that, actually. This is also moved. You get this earlier here. You get this later in the original game. I'm okay with this. I think this is a good change. Centimeter to feet is the centimeter divided by 3. I mean, not exactly, because, like, they're scaled differently. Alrighty, let's see. That's the boat tour. I don't think there's anything to do there right now. Blah. We're still talking about centimeters and feet in the chat. Things are really dire now. I gotta be a better stream man. I gotta entertain my audience. Chicken jockey, am I right? Units of measurement is incredibly important. It is, but it's not exactly the most exhilarating conversation topics, is it? Probably never speak again. It's my job to speak, though. That's what I do as a YouTube man. Wow, Laura, you're 6'4"? Holy shit, that's taller than me. Why is everyone taller than you? What the fuck? I mean, to be fair, Jessica, you're very short. Most people are gonna be taller than you. Laura drank a lot of milk growing up. So did I, actually. I wonder if that actually did play into it. Is that real or is that a myth? Genetics, am I right? I'm actually taller than both of my parents. Nothing wrong with being tall or short? That is not true. Let me tell you, when you're really fucking tall, it's really hard to find clothes that fit. You're short thanks to your Spanish genetics. I didn't even know Spanish people were short. Wow, Laura, we're on the same page with that then. Yeah. I was always mistaken for being way older when I was a kid because I was so tall. Difficult finding shoes that fit? Yeah, shoes are also difficult. Okay, so she is back. I don't think there's anything else from her. You hit your head on the lights all the time? Yeah, okay, for the other tall people in chat. This is a tall chat now. Anyone short, please refrain from typing in the chat. For the tall people, how often do you, like, stretch and hit your hands on, like, the ceiling or a fan? Does that happen to you, too? Because that happens to me a lot. Define short, if you're short. It can be so annoying, too. Yeah. You're cautious about it, so no? Well, it's something that you get used to, like, watch out for, but it still happens to me. Every time you take your shirt off, the moving on the fan. It's funny. That'll probably be a thing when I go to Japan, as I'm probably going to be too tall for a lot of the stuff there. Good luck with the small spaces in Japan, exactly, yeah. Kind of funny for this, like, tour. It's like, let's murder this giant octopus. Hello, monkey. Pariah the Daikaiju. I'll probably get looks in Japan for being 1, white, and 2, super tall. I don't remember. If there's anything to do in the temple right now, I can just do it later, I guess. Poisonous water with red dye. They did really change that color a lot. I feel like he's got like a little fire here going with a piece of wood that he's cooking. What is that? Meat, I guess? Probably couldn't go to Japan without getting looked at since you're tall and black. Yeah, probably not. Why can't I click on those the same way? Fuck. Wanna visit Japan and France at some point? France would be cool. Oh yeah, this whole thing. This is a fun sequence. I like flying around with the Deku. It's better than the leaf in Wind Waker. You like this song? Yeah. I mean, obviously, music in a Zelda game is good. Can you believe it? But yeah, this is a very good song. Have I seen a nuisance streamer before? I don't know what that is. Rare good Zelda platforming? I know, right? Real platforming. You love it when Zelda games have medieval-ass music? Yeah. Very appropriate for the world. People being a menace in public. Oh, I've seen, like, clips of people that do that shit. That seems fucking awful. Oh, this is the thing I can't do right now. Oh, wait, no, I have to talk to you because you give me the song. Yeah, that's right. A lot more comedy in this game than Ocarina. Do you understand my plight? That's something you should start saying to people when you're talking. Do you understand my plight? Yeah, those nuisance streamers, they just seem like huge dickheads. But, you know, that's how people are. Anything for ad revenue. I'm not gonna obnoxiously live stream while in Japan? No, I'm not fucking doing shit when I'm in Japan. It's a vacation. What's up with all these 3D Zeldas having stealth sections at the beginning? They all do it. Oops, I got caught. Okay. Thought I'd get seen. Turn around! There we go. Got it. Don't let that monkey die. Well, it might die on this cycle. I don't think I'll have time to do the temple this cycle. I don't know if there's anything important in this path. I don't think so, because I don't remember it. Come on, get a move on. Let's see what's here. Oh. Oh, it's just another way to get here. Huh. Well, how about that? Okay, so that's all done. On to the temple. That's new, is it? I don't think so. What was there before? Think I can do the temple in this cycle? But I also want to get the bomb, like the blast mask and the bomb bag and, you know, do the dance and all that shit to get the bunny hood. So I have to, like, leave the temple. Okay, I have to deal with you. Nice. No idea what's down that hole. I'll check it out later. There's not a way back up, I don't think. See, if I try to do the temple this cycle, if I have to leave, that'd be stupid. But I guess it's not that bad to leave the temple and come back. You adore what they did here in 3D? You like the color change on the poison water? I get people not liking it. I don't really care too much. But I would say it did look better when it was like the dark purpley rather than this like super vibrant pink. Ow. Hello. The lake of cough syrup. A little bit. I guess we'll go for it. We'll go for the temple. Why not? What's the song? I don't remember. Flashes back to the Zelda 1 stream. What are you talking about? I know Zelda 1 perfectly. Wait, I didn't have to Deku to bottle. I forgot you could do all that shit in the other forms. Do all that later. Actually, what time is it? I don't even know. Oh shit, it's actually pretty late. You know, I think I might actually call the stream there. But the bomb mask? We can resume from here, can't we? Isn't that how this game works? Hey, save your progress, and then... I can pick up from here, right? I believe that's how this game works. Let me see. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna call it there. Ugh. Thanks for coming, everybody. Can I make a save state just to be safe? Well, too late now. I already closed the game. It'll be fine, probably. Good stream. Thanks. Yeah, we'll continue more Majora's Mask probably tomorrow. So yeah. I'll see you later, everybody. Bye.